Can you say after me? I'd like an apple. Today I haven't been deported. Today I can continue teaching. Tomorrow, who knows? I want a red one. Red one. Good job.
One of my biggest fears is they're going to lose that potential connection they can have with somebody that can, help them. ¿Ustedes ya comieron? Coman más. So if DACA were to end, good luck to them, but they would have to pick me up and carry me out of here because this is my home.
Pueden escribir aquí, en este espacio aquí.
When we divide 174 by 7...
I see myself already in my own classroom. I see myself, walking the stage and being able to be a teacher.
Fernando Baquera Ochoa has wanted to be a teacher since he was in middle school. He and his family arrived to the U.S. from Mexico when he was just 3 years old. As an immigrant student, he experienced the unique challenges of trying to fit in.
You're thrown into a school, there's hundreds of other students, and you're expected to, fall into it quickly.
He's now a DACA recipient, which allows him to work legally in the U.S.
Ready?
This gives him the ability to work with newcomer students
¿Quién se quiere ir conmigo?
who are adjusting to their new life in Oklahoma City.
Espérate, se va a ir Vanessa y Alexa conmigo. Salimos por aquí, ¿no?
He started an after-school group for these high schoolers so they could feel a sense of belonging.
A cuenta como las personas como con Fernando nos sentiríamos seguros porque ellos han vivido lo mismo que nosotros, han pasado lo mismo que nosotros, como no saber un idioma, todo lo difícil que es y todas esas cosas. Y nosotros pues nos abrimos con ellos.
We're gonna go pick up trash. A lot of families gather on the weekends. A lot of people have the perception that undocumented people come here to take, but we never give, and that's not true. And so that's why we feel more a part of it, because we're giving, we're giving to the community that we're living in now and that we're building together. We'll be here all day. We try to pick everything up. So our main focus is like the playground where the kids play, and obviously the Oklahoma River runs right around here. So
there is a huge teacher shortage throughout the United States. Especially there's a teacher shortage in areas where we have large population of English language learners. We have seen the tremendous impact that DACA educators have had in classrooms all over the United States.
Oklahoma City not only faces a massive teacher shortage, but a critical shortage of bilingual teachers needed to serve the city's Latinx population.
54% of the student population of Oklahoma City Public Schools is Hispanic, so English language learning kids have some real specialized needs. The bilingual teacher aspect of it becomes critically important.
Mary Malone created a program in 2016 that allows bilingual school district employees like Fernando to become certified teachers.
We honed in on this group of people as participants who want to be teachers, and we're helping them become teachers with no debt. We're paying for 100% of their tuition fees and books.
But the DACA program has been stuck in legal limbo since 2017, when the Trump administration announced it would be ending the program.
I'm here today to announce that the program known as DACA that was effectuated under the Obama administration is being rescinded.
President Trump ending the DACA program.
He argues that President Obama's program was unconstitutional.
Now its fate is in the hands of the Supreme Court, which will decide whether Trump's decision was legal. If DACA ends, so does Fernando's dream of becoming a teacher.
I work to build this community not because I have DACA, but because this is my community, this is my home. So even if DACA were to be taken away, this is still going to be my home. I'm still going to continue to build it to make it safer and better for the generations that are to come.
With someone who's in the process of becoming a teacher, to have that ripped away from them, that would equally be devastating for us, because that's someone that the district has invested time and resources in to be able to get them to become a teacher.
Write down here how to spell twin.
It would be devastating to the DACA teachers already in the classroom.
How do you spell twin and twist? When you're done, click submit, the blue box that says submit.
An estimated 10,000 of them all over the country.
I wanted to explain to the kids why I would be missing school.
Teachers like Judith Huerta.
Part of sharing what that story looked like, the assignment to them was for them to share their story of how they came to the U.S. or things that they like about being in the U.S. And the example that I gave them was my reason for being absent. It was up to 9 judges to decide whether I would be able to continue working as a teacher or I would have to do something else. The hardest part is knowing that I won't get to be in the classroom with the students that I share similar experiences with, that I know are struggling both at home and bring some of that to the classroom, and not being able to be present to help them get through some of those things.
The National Education Association, the largest union representing public school teachers in the United States, filed an amicus brief with the Supreme Court on behalf of teachers with DACA status.
Which one is it?
They need to hear from our educators because they represent the community and they can tell the rippling effect that ending DACA will have. It's illegal and we must move forward.
The Supreme Court is expected to rule on the case by June 2020. If the court allows DACA to be terminated, it will be up to Congress to offer a more permanent solution for these young people, commonly known as dreamers.
To have been given for a brief moment an opportunity to live their whole selves, their whole liberated selves, their whole free selves. They've done amazing things. They've become teachers and lawyers and went to school in that sigh of relief. And to have the prospect of they have to go back to living in the shadows, to fearing driving, to fearing eating publicly, is just a terrible thing we're doing to humans.
For now, Fernando and Judith say they have no plans to go away.
Whether or not this country recognizes us as individuals, decisions have ripple effects. It doesn't just affect me. It affects the people around me. It affects the kids that I work with, and their futures and their families as well. Whatever decision is made, it needs to be for people.